How we doing today, y'all? It's Rich Green back again with another video. We got a new setup, new mic, new light. You know what I'm saying? So it's finna get real. And today, I just want to thank my family though. I want to thank everybody who been supporting me before I start. I want to thank my mom. I want to thank God. I want to thank everybody, bro. Cause just to be able to upgrade this fast, just to be able to get a little small upgrade for y'all this fast has just been a blessing. And I just want to show y'all that, like, you feel me? Y'all chase y'all dreams and y'all do what y'all need to do. Things is gonna happen for you. The doors is gonna open. All you gotta do is just start and do it. Don't do this shit for like materialistic things like money. Just do it because you want to do it because you know what I'm saying, because you love it, and it's something that you want to do to help others. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you gonna receive once you give, you gonna receive. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, today I want to talk to y'all about how racism been on my subconscious. Like, so we ain't finna talk about, like, I don't, this ain't gonna be no hate channel. This ain't no racism channel. This ain't no black awareness, white awareness. This is a help, like, this is like a, I ain't even gonna call it a self-help channel. This is a lifestyle channel. You know what I'm saying? This is me. I'm entertaining. I'm gonna be funny with y'all. I'm gonna give vlogs to y'all. I'm gonna do whatever I really want to do, like any type of content I want to do. But I'm gonna help y'all first. I'm gonna help you guys first. And I don't know who this video gonna help, but this is just something that just been on my mind, bro. Like, I live in a small town called Marietta, California, Temecula, California, in Riverside County. Uh, so this town is like predominantly a white town, and I come from Los Angeles, California, South Central Los Angeles, which is predominantly, it's like very diverse. It's just a melting pot. Like, it ain't even like a predominant, like, I feel like it's just a minority melting pot. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it probably is like a dominant demographic down there, but for sure it's just a melting pot. And I just been having like a lot, like, just racism. I don't know, just racism just been on my subconscious, bruh. Like, and I just can't get over it. So I'm gonna just speak on it today, because it started when I was getting my haircut. I was getting my haircut yesterday, and I was in a barbershop, and these dudes was up in the barbershop just having like small talk, bullshit, small talk, and that just had me thinking, like, me personally, like, I don't just speak to people. Sometimes I do, but sometimes, like, I'm not just like finna just speak to you just because, like, just to speak to you. Like, if I ain't got nothing to say, I'm not finna like say nothing. I'm more of like a person who want to have a real conversation. Like, if I want to talk about something, I'm not really into small talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not into small talk. I don't know. Like, I'm not into that. I'm into like real conversation. Um, so they was up in there having small talk about family and shit like that. And then I ended up getting in a chair, and then the barber started trying to talk to me, and he was telling me, he was just talking to me, bro. He was just trying to like talk to me, and I forgot what brought up the conversation, but we started talking about like being black, like, in this town, like, you know what I'm saying, because they grew up in San Diego, Marietta, Temecula area. Like, a lot of the people that I'm around out here, they like from San Diego area and stuff like that. I'm from LA, like, you know what I'm saying. So I'm not saying San Diego is like it's a lot of surfer dudes and shit in San Diego, but it's like black people in San Diego. It's like poverty and shit out there too, like, you know what I'm saying. So I'm not saying that San Diego is like somewhere like, oh, that's where white people at. Um, Even though white people are in San Diego, white people are in Los Angeles, white people are everywhere. Black people everywhere, everybody everywhere. But so I just wanted to talk to y'all about how this shit been on my subconscious, man. I was having this conversation in the barbershop, and we was talking about how just being black, like, out here, like, how it is. And I was talking about how a lot of the times, bro, like, black people in this town, they talk about like the good blacks. Like, a lot of people, you might see the videos about people who live in like these small, like these like towns, the conservative towns and stuff like that, and they talk about the good blacks because, like, we not like the non-rebellious blacks. Like, you want to talk about a model minority and stuff like that. It's a lot of model minorities around, and they call those the good minorities, you know, because they don't have an opinion, they people please, they're not trying to, you know, they kind of want to acclimate and just fall in line. And they look at people who, it's not even a rebellious thing, it's just somebody who got love for their culture and love for their self and love for their people, as the ops. Like they look at you like an op. Like you know what I'm saying? So if you not acclimated and making them feel comfortable, you a op. And we were just like it was just like it was like a conversation about that, and then I don't know, bro, it just been bringing me to a lot of shit. And bro, I just been like last night I had a dream. I had this crazy ass dream that like it was this lady at my supervisor just got let go. I'm not gonna say why, but it was some she was doing something that she wasn't supposed to be doing, obviously, if she got fired. You know what I'm saying? So she got caught doing some shit that she wasn't supposed to be doing, and she got let go. And I don't know, I was just having a dream. She was in my dream, and I had a dream that I was arguing with one of my managers, bruh. And court, like the woman that I had a dream about, she was in a dream. I had an argument with her in real life, almost like really lost my job over her. And this argument, and it's funny that she was in my dream and I wasn't even arguing with her, but I was going through the same situation, like, you know what I'm saying? So I just felt like my subconscious was like going crazy, because I went to sleep listening to this podcast, and it was this dude talking about, it was an Indian dude talking about how colonialism like affected, how it affects like Indians, and how he can relate to the black struggle because of the things, like they basically use the same playbook. Colonialism, they basically use the same playbook to, like, you know, take over basically the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Colonialism, Europeans like basically took over the world with colonialism through from the 1500s through 1974. Portuguese had a hold on colonies in Africa. They had colonies in Africa until 1974. So y'all gotta understand, this is, y'all want to talk about 400 years of slavery. These niggas been colonizing the world since the 1500s, fool. So it's been 400 years of colonization, colonialism, on top of, you feel me, the transatlantic slave trade, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got all of that shit, right? So colonialism is basically built on fucking greed, hatred, white supremacy, and fucking and hate. And I'm sorry to look down, but I had to write some notes down for this motherfucker, because it was just like so much. It was so much I had to unpack. So if y'all catch me looking down at some, I'm sorry. But yeah, man, like colonialism is just basically built on them four principles right there. And to be honest with you, bruh, all of the countries, like the countries that they hit, like, you know what I'm saying, most notably were Africa, and Southeast Asia, like, and India, like, you know, like the third world, like, or islands and stuff like that. They really had a stronghold in the Southeast Asian countries, like the Philippines, Vietnam, like a lot of those like islands, and like, you know, Southeast Asian areas, like, you know what I'm saying. And then Africa, they definitely like had a stronghold on Africa. We ain't even gotta, like, you know what I'm saying, we ain't even gotta go there. Like it's the most notable, like, African colonialism is probably the most notable colonization, and the most like the probably, I won't say the worst, because, but yeah, the worst, because they actually stripped us of our culture and our land. A lot of these people who like they colonized, they let them people keep their land, you know what I'm saying. All they did was like kind of just put their culture and like they belief system, and like made them feel like, you know, white supremacy, white is right, you got to be light skin, right skin, you know what I'm saying, taxes, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. They were just throwing, like, you know what I'm saying, just the same playbook at everybody. Except with Africa, I feel like my theory behind Africa is, with a lot of these other countries, bro, like in India, like they had, like, you know, cotton fields and shit like that. Like they can grow cotton, they can grow different things out in India and these different countries. Like, so they used different countries for like different resources, and like they used Africa as like a resource for humans, fool. Like, and that shit low key the sickest shit, because Africa, we got some of the most valuable natural resources in the world, bro. Like oil, we got diamonds, we got gold, we got all of that shit, bro. But like, when it, I guess like we didn't have the type of the type of land, like the land is like it's like a lot of desert land, shit like that. Like not a super lot of vegetation in Africa. So my theory behind why they would take us and use us as bodies, they want to convince it. They want to say like, oh, like we so strong and this and that and none of that. I feel like it was the vegetation on our land, bro. They look at our land and they say like, all right, we not finna sit here and try to figure out where we can grow and what we could do and blah, 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 and use us as like, you know what I'm saying? Use us as like agents to like work on our own land, because we had to dig to get the shit that we needed. We needed to dig to get gold. We need to dig to get diamonds, and they still do that shit. Like, you feel me? The Sierra Leone, you already know about blood diamonds and all that shit. Like, you feel me? And but that's just my theory, bro. I don't know shit. This is just me just talking. Like, I'm just thinking that this is why, and my like little research and my deduction in my mind from like being like a lazy deduction, like honestly a lazy deduction, it's just to be to think that like we didn't have like the type of vegetation that they needed like on the land. Like, they was lazy. They was just all like, man, we here, we need something, like we just need y'all. Like, so, and we was very rebellious, so we fought back. They probably had like a hatred inside of their mind, because it's like we wasn't just going for the okie doke. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't just falling in line. We wasn't the model minority. We are rebellious. We gonna fight back. You know what I'm saying? We gonna rebel. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna fight for what we got. Like, we definitely gonna fight for it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's something that definitely added to the hatred. Like, you know what I'm saying? And one thing, learning about the colonialism in India, and I didn't know that Hindu is actually like we over here, we be crying about the N-word and how, like, you feel me, it's like a colonizer word. They call us nigga, they call us nigger, they call us this and that. You know what I'm saying? I just found out that Hindu is a colonizer word. That's like an insult, because it's like basically they mispronounce like a river in India. I don't know if it's the Hindus river, but the Hindu is not no Hindu river. It's like, that's like a mispronunciation of they shit. So like, Hinduism is a colonial term. That's not like what they call. That's not what they call they practice, and it's not even a religion. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they basically just like, and they basically got it so bad to where like they got people in India that just go by, they just take it and they run with it. It's Hinduism, it's Hindu, it's this and that. And they, you know, in a lot of countries, you know, you see that they got light-skinned Egyptians, they got light-skinned, everybody that got a dark complexion, naturally dark countries, bro, they got lighter people, and just trying to make it like that's the natural thing. Like Saudi Arabia, desert countries, bro, where it ain't nothing but sun and fucking sun hitting your ass all day, and you thinking niggas finna be up in there light skinned? Come on, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they trying to like it's still like a thing. Like, it's still like a thing that they trying to convince us. Like, you feel me, that white supremacy, that light supremacy, that op supremacy. You feel what I'm saying? That white is right. You know what I'm saying? They still put that shit on us to this day. And I want to talk to y'all about this shit too. I learned about Liberia, bro. Like, that shit was that's like basically an American settlement. So why I start thinking about like why some Africans, I don't know why like all the Africans would like really not like Americans. You feel what I'm saying? Like an American black. But like the one thing that once I learned about Liberia, they probably don't like us because, bro, they sent like about 4,000, about a little bit under 5,000 free slaves back to Africa. They tried to send us back to Africa. On God, the shit that we be talking about, we gonna go back to Africa, blah blah blah. They sent our ass back to Africa, but they sent like freed slaves. So I guess they programmed these black people. They programmed these niggas before they sent them back to Africa to think that they was some type of privileged people. So when they went back to Africa, they built their settlement, you feel what I'm saying? And then they went over there treating the native Africans like they're less than, like they the savages. Like you didn't just come from America where the American just took your wife, raped your wife, separated you from your son and your daughter, all that shit, just separated your whole family, nigga, just fucked your whole life up, nigga, and just, you feel me? And you gonna take what they say and build, you know what I'm saying? Take their ideas and and how they feel about you, knowing what you done been through with them, knowing that they don't think that they think you the ops. You feel what I'm saying? And you gonna go treat your own people, and you got back home, treat your own people fucked up. It's crazy how like embedded they get this shit in your mind, bro. How brainwashed we get. Other people, it's not just blacks, bro. It's like we got self hate. The blacks, we hate ourselves. It's some Indians who hate themselves. It's people who just hate blacks just because they don't even know why they hate us, bro. Like, we so stereotyped, bro, that people just be thinking that we thieves. That's another thing that I wanted to talk to y'all about today, is how they think of black people, and the projection of their behavior, fool. Because they look at us like we the savages, and we're uneducated, and we're violent, and we just quick for this, and we steal, and we do this. Bro, I work out here, fool. I work out here. Like, I work in the white neighborhood. Like, I work not in the neighborhood. I work in a white town, like a predominantly white town, like 90% white, fool. Like, no cap. Conservative white town. I'm a conservative black man. So it's not like I don't agree with like some of the shit that, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I got some Libby kind of like beliefs, and I got some conservative beliefs. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I need y'all to understand like how they project a lot of the behaviors of themselves onto other people. You feel what I'm saying? To make us feel less than, to make themselves feel better. Colonialism is basically y'all just going around the world, stealing land, stealing culture, and just saying it's ours. Like, y'all go steal land, culture, food, take it back to y'all land and say that this is ours and this is that. Like, y'all built y'all whole everything on theft, like of identity theft of everything. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, and bro, I work with regular normal white people that probably don't hate black people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying every white person that hate black people and everything like that. I'm not a division. I'm not an agent of division, bro. I'm just educating y'all right now. I'm not an agent of division. I love everybody. I love white, black. I love everybody. Purple, blue. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But this is just education that you guys need to know. Like, you get what I'm saying? And they project their negativity onto us. You feel what I'm saying? Not just blacks, but to other people too. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, they the ones that steal everything. Even if they trying to be polite to you. How many times has a white person come up next to you and say, "Can I steal this?" Trying to be, but like on some like polite shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They be playing. Like, but nigga, once you know the history, it's like that shit, it hit different. Like, y'all literally internalize that shit. Like, can I steal this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like y'all don't even realize how much y'all done internalize like y'all shit, and y'all just think y'all right. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And I'm not the arbiter of right and wrong, but this shit just been on my subconscious, bro. Like, I had like a crazy ass dream, man. I had just started like doing notes on this video. You feel me? Just writing down my thoughts so I can really organize my shit. Like, you feel me? And really get this right, because this is something that just really been on my mind. And it ain't nothing that I really want to focus on, bro. I just got to get this shit off my chest, bro. Just so I ain't focusing on this shit no more. And, yeah, bro, because this shit ain't healthy. I'm not an agent of division, bro, at all. But yeah, bro, like, you gotta understand, bro, that these people do not think highly of us. They don't value us. Like, if you black, nigga, if you if you a person of color, like, colorism is one thing, racism is another thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, if you dealing with any of that shit, bro, like, all that shit is just all that shit is honestly like it's like a baby from fucking, I ain't gonna say a baby from colonialism, but I'm telling you, those are the main principles that colonialism, the colonizers, these people built like they identity on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hate, greed, like theft, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's just amazing to me, bro. Like, I don't know, like, I just been seeing this shit. Like, I'm not no thief, fool. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I guess technically on record I am, like, you feel me? Because I have went to jail for burglary. I went to jail for burglary. I'm gonna just be transparent. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm a fucking statistic out here. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm a black statistic. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I done been to jail numerous times, nigga, and I shouldn't have. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, not saying I shouldn't have. Like, you feel me? I obviously made stupid decisions, but I'm a product of my environment. Like, you get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that my environment is an excuse, because I got people who worse off than me, who ain't never who ain't never touched the jail. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just, I don't know, it's just the society that we live in. You got to take accountability for the shit that you do yourself too at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not finna sit here and blame the world and blame society, because at the end of the day, I chose to wake up in the morning and do some dumb shit and not have no purpose in my fucking life. You get what I'm saying? And just choose to try to get some fast money or some trying to do some dumb shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, not seeing the world and seeing myself for who I am, like, and seeing the world for what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? And seeing all the opportunity that God presented me with for all this fucking time, and I've been wasting. Like, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro. Like, I just came today. I know it's kind of like a serious note video. Like, I thought I was gonna be a little bit more entertaining in this video, but it seemed like a pretty serious video. And I'm hoping that y'all listen to me. Hope that I make sense. Yeah, bro. I love y'all. Hope that y'all learned something today. Hope that I educated you a little bit. Yeah, man. We not only rich in the name, but we rich in spirit. I love you. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video if you feel like somebody need it. Yeah, I love you. I'm gonna see y'all probably tomorrow. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, for sure. Probably make another video tonight if I want to make a little lighthearted video, something about SR. But yeah, man, I love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you think somebody else need to hear it. We not only rich in the name, but we rich in spirit. And I love you.